It's time. I get up. Lose a focus. Come on, be a good I'm not gonna stay focused. Opportunities.
Back in the game, trying to make me a name, hustle the products. The streets are hungry, but shower down, bafuna the product. But sure you know my members born, bafuna the product. Asambe siyopanda mzawa masiki skati sokpola. Otherwise uzofanele ngaphandle uzogodola. Get to the name is Megbulele Shumo. The game is iSpani. Sanbonani, and a salute to all my hustlers. Ginamgele to the best youth production. We have like I bafethu si producer. I'm a hustlers wempilo. Namuhla senze njalo nehasta lethu. Ubheki Themba Patrick Simelane bafethi insizwa ke efisa ke ukuba ifood technologist khona lapha ke Dairymaid bafethu izohamba ke iyenza into ezibandayo lapha ingakho nami ke ngifaka ijazi lami bafethu yoshaya ama ice cream. So let's go chill with this cool guy bafethu bheka inoboya o.
I failed. I failed. Ngathola i-call nje ukuthi bakhulekane was involved in a car accident. Hi, nginibingelela nonke. I hope nikrend. Igama lami nguBecky Themba Simelane ngihlala khona la eWillis Farm. And this is the hard-working guy who makes sure he does his things whenever I'm given a chance. So I want to inspire you namhlanje as an aspiring food technologist at Dairymaid. I want to add this hard-working flavor onto your hustling day. So this is the story of my life. Come with me, man. Ngizalwe eNatali ngakhula khona, so bekasesemncane isikhathi leso umama, so she had to go back abuyele esikela, so kwafika to point by kumele ngile, and that's where I was exposed to ifamily yakababami. Uyacabanga ukuthi uma ukhula because kade ngikhulele kade ngizalelwe kamama, so mangifika ngale environment ngathi nisibaningi abantwana awuyithola attention ngalendlela efuna ngayo, so yathi ungi-affecta kancane esikela, so yangikhosa ukuthi ngiphinde grade 1 ngareport to grade 1 because adapt kwi-environment bekunzima kakhulu.
Ubaba mayithatha abantwana ehamba bayohlala naye esikoleni eyangiphatha kabuhlungu. Kwasho ukuthi ayikho into engizoyenza ngoba nala ekhaya umuntu obesebenza bekuma eyi-1 nesebenza emakhishini. Into abangiduduza ngayo ukuthi bangitshela ukuthi kumele ngibuyele esikoleni ngihamba abantwana baye ekhaya ngoba is not easy, angeke ngikhona ukuya esikoleni abantwana mabela ngendaba yokuthi imali ayikho. UBheki wathi maye yakhona eNewcastle bekana 5 kufuneka afika ajoin i-crash ngale so that next year azoqala ukuya esikoleni. Uma ngibuka lesithombe la egraduate khona inhliziyo yami ibabuhlungu. Ngivele ngibone ukuthi ube ngangikhona ezumama mhlawumbe ngangizobe ngimlungise kahle ukuthi noma bemshuthi izithombe lezo akube into ebonakalayo, kube umuntu omuhle nje obonakalayo. So noma usibuka isithombe uyabona ukuthi umama wayengekho la owayezoyilungisela kahle into yakhe ibike kahle ibe yinhle. Iyangiphatha kabuhlungu ngaba ngifuna ucamba amanga.
So my mom, she met this guy, Baba Kulegan. She was happy. And you know, happy. I was very happy for her. They dated. And then my mom conceived Kulegan. We came with June, August, if I'm not mistaken. I totally calling Kulegan was involved in a car accident.
ngalimala mina kakhulu kangangokuthi kwafika isikhathi la ngingacabangi njengomuntu wesilisa khona. Ngayitshela ukuthi no, it's fine mangihleli kanje. It's difficult. That is why I say thanks to my father uNkulunkulu ngoba yasendlulisa ezintweni.
And my dad, uthisha by professional teacher by profession. Grade 7, my dad was my class teacher, and he was teaching me English and history. You understand? So I had no choice but to perform, like to perform. Hey, he used to beat me. He used to beat me, and then in school they no teach, and then you know, Bob. I'm like, this guy, what is happening with this guy? You know, things are just, you know. I'm cool, I'm feeling Becky! Becky! Bah! I'm feeling up here. Hey, this guy. I mean, I'm trying. He's all good to me, Baba. And then, the same thing happens. So it was a difficult environment to adapt. I came across the Faculty of Science on the prospector. I chose from there. I learned about technology, I learned food technology. Okay, I love food, by the way. I'm gonna do food technology. UT was the only option I had because I'm from that. Yeah. Ngihamba ngevarsity. Varsity, it was kind of challenging, understand? More figure varsity than my party. We have friends. I failed. 2013 ngawushaya wonke unyaka, ngashaya wonke ama-subject labafeyile, ngawashaya wonke ngawabeka esayidini. 2014, I started for 6 months. The other 6 months, kade kumele ngiyowenza sibiza in-service training. Bangithathe UJ, ngayenza for ngayenza 12 months. Then ngabuyela back. Ngafunda 2016 and then ngagraduate from my national diploma. And then I stayed at home December, January, February, looking for a job now, you know, and I applied, and then I got a call from Gustembile, one of the guys who are working under HR, so offering a internship, a Dairymaid company, which is based on ice cream. So I've been there for 2 weeks now. So tomorrow, they've been assessing me for a permanent position. So tomorrow, I have an interview.
As uBheki interview kusasa, ngithi good luck, boy.
If I get that position tomorrow, the ongoing plan or the goal is to pursue my studies. I'll I'll never stop studying. I want to move on now and like my relationship. I want to take it to the next level. I want to pay low balance. I want to get married at a very young age, and yeah, and then might consider a car next year. So those are the things I'm planning so far. I will. Okay. Can I take a break? Okay. Okay. Okay guys, right now at Dairymaid. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, but then please guys, just wish me luck, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Chap.
Becky,
Hi ma'am, how are you?
welcome to Dairymaid.
Thank you for welcoming me.
Yes, what do you know about Dairymaid from your research?
Based on the research that I've done, it's actually a company that manufactures ice cream, and it has some history behind it with Nestle. So when you think of Nestle, so you can actually be able to see this company, actually it's one of the top companies in the ice cream industry. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you a couple of questions concerning the position that you have applied for the product technologist. Okay. Why the interest in Dairymaid specifically?
Dairymaid, I've done my research, of course. I've went to the company's core values. There are core values that actually triggered my interest, like the quality and the entrepreneurial leadership. So under quality, they said they have an approach of doing it right the first time. So I personally, I'm scared of failure. So I think if I'm here, even I'll grow myself. Like, I believe there are systems in place that can just, prepare me to be able to do anything right the first time. So another core value that actually touched me, it's the entrepreneurial leadership. It's actually based on they encourage their employees to achieve excellence. So those are the two things that actually make me to like Dairymaid.
Okay. From the research that you have done, what value would you change?
God. From the research that I've done, I think I will. Okay. Can I take a break? Okay. 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 No, let's go on. From the research that I've done, I think I will expand or extend the target markets of this company. Like.
From everyone that has applied, all the candidates that we've had, what would you say makes you stand out? Why should we appoint you?
I'm a hardworking person. I'm punctual. I'm focused.
All the qualities that you have mentioned right now,
yes.
We've most likely have heard them from everyone else. What makes you, Becky, stand out?
Okay. Okay. Becky is, what can I say about myself? Okay, back at school, I was involved in a variety of projects, and I've seen myself when I'm part of whatever project that is being conducted at the time. I actually contribute, like consistency. I'm able to perform and deliver results.
As part of our selection process, we're going to give you 3 tasks, and those 3 tasks are going to determine whether you are suitable for the position or not. And while you are doing the task, you'll be accompanied by a mentor who will explain all the tasks that you need to do and also observe on how you completing those tasks.
Ke ka ha leleme la hao mantswe a hao bokamoso ba hao se o ikanang ka sona se a phethahala Becky o lekile ha o bua ka ntho ile gore e go ntsha go ba bang bua ka boleng bo o ka botlisang bokamosong ba company le go fitisa bokgoni ba hao bo ka ntle ha hlokahalo di food scientists bona ba ithuta ka ha dijo ba ya di bopa polokeho le dintho tsa phepo ba tla ka di flavor tse ditšha tse ileng gore di ka ratiwa ke di customer ka go latela dipatlisiso le melao ya company ba ya kgetha ba package and hape ba di tsamaise ma hustlers go bohlokwa gore o tsebe sepheo sa hao gore o tsebe go ikahela go sona gopola gore mo o sa imatlafatseng teng go tla ba ka tlase ha matla a maemo.
Hi, I'm Candice. I'm a senior technologist at Dairymaid. I started working at Dairymaid 6 years ago as a graduate trainee, and I've worked my way up in the ranks. So I started as a graduate, and I've been a trainee technologist, and then also a technologist, and now I'm the senior technologist, also heading up the NPD team, and I'll be Becky's mentor today.
Hustlers, Becky Temple bafethu, he's cool as ice and he's willing to sacrifice. Njoba ke sivuleke ibali lakhe bafethu, insizwa ilingise igama layo, njoba ke ibheke ithemba. Ayilahli njoba isola la ikhona njenge food technologist khona lapha ke at Dairymaid bafethu. Izohamba ke ku task yakhe yokuqala, izame ke ukwenza ice cream entsha. Nayo ke inkinga, labantu bahlezi bayenza ama ice cream mihla le. So it's going to be like selling ice to an Eskimo. Jeez, I just had a brain freeze just by thinking about the word jumble. So it's nginikeze ke amathluzi amabili oku A no L. Angazi ngifikelela le ngoma ka vanilla ice baby. Angazi kodwa ke umuyazi impendulo ngena khona lapha ke ku Twitter na ku Facebook ngithi ake ngithole ice cream bafethu ngoba ke sengiyajiluka asimbone ukuthi task yakhe eqala.
Okay, so this is the first task you'll be performing. What you'll be doing is coming up with a new original idea for an ice cream. We have a whole selection of flavors and some colors, and then you can weigh your flavors and your colors, so then I'll evaluate you. You have 10 minutes to complete this task.
So I need to create like a fruitish flavor.
Okay, so you're going for a fruity option.
Yes.
Okay.
A fruity option. I think it's this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's this one from the look of the things. I might go for mixed berry and the fruits of the forest. So which means I have to find a color that is...
Yeah, you would, when choosing a color, you would obviously go for something that is within that range. Okay. So you would choose a color that you would associate with that fruit.
Okay. So it's mixed berry. These are the colors we have. I'll choose this one. It's kind of purplish. Yeah, I think it's a good combination.
Okay, so you've chosen red beet and mixed berry and fruits of the forest.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
You can go ahead and weigh. Okay, how much are you weighing?
1 gram of each flavor. Into aphilile kimi for a career. Yabona ukusebenza lab, and then ama products aqala kuwena nguwena wa designayo yonke into kahle you know yayazi product from eqaleni kwayo. You understand? So ngicabanga ukuthi mayise lapha ya the market uyandlula nje like okay ngiyayazi le ngiyenzile le, you understand? So yeah, ngilento leyo mfethu.
So when I was looking for a career path or a course to go into, so I was planning to study at the University of Pretoria, and I didn't actually know that food science was a thing. And when I went to the open day, I just went from different faculties, and we came across the food science faculty, and they kind of went into the details, and just actually realizing that there is a career such as food science, and that the products in the stores don't just appear there, like someone actually has to go and develop them and make sure that the whole process is followed for them to get into the store was like a very fascinating thing for me. Okay, and then why would you compare or combine berries with fruits of the forest? Like, what's your thinking there?
Eventually, I wanna have like a nice fruitish ice cream. So, which is why I've chosen this kind of a color, because it goes hand in hand with the berry, so kind of purplish like. So that's an ice cream around I'm making. So another 1 gram of fruits of the forest, which is my second flavor. I am still fearful of failure, and I think it's one thing that I need to deal with, because failures are there in life, and it depends on how you handle them, and then on how you tell yourself what you're in, it's gonna be better again. Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing next?
Now I'm adding my flavor. It's another 1 gram. The color, I mean, it's another gram. So I have to tear a scale.
And why? What does it mean to tear the scale?
You're making everything zero, because you actually want to get an accurate measurement of whatever you are weighing. So in this case, I'm wearing my color, so I have to tear everything. So I'm zeroing everything.
It is a bit of a learning curve once you get from university into the industry. It is very different to what you learn. So in university, because I did food science, we do a lot of the theory and the chemistry behind it. But when it comes to applying that in the workplace, it's completely different. But you still need that background to be able to, understand what is happening in the actual product that you're making.
Now I have to mix this. This is the mix, ice cream mix.
So if you don't achieve the shade that you want to do, what are you going to do?
If
you don't achieve the color shade that you want to achieve?
If I don't?
Yes, what will you do to correct it?
I'll have to come up with a new color.
Okay, let's see what color you get.
Okay. So now I'm mixing.
Is that the shade you were trying to achieve?
Not really. I want it to be a bit stronger.
Okay. So what should you do now?
Adding more.
Okay.
So it's another gram. Ama-challenges ongatholile elifini yami, i-peer pressure nokumosha isikhathi ezintweni ezi-useless. Yeah, ngabona leyo icishe yangikhosta kakhulu elifini yami. Yeah, it's okay.
Are you happy with the flavor?
I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm happy.
In task 1, I think he did really well. He managed to come up with a flavor, which would probably be a popular flavor to go for, and then he was able to match the color with the flavor. He also worked well with the measuring equipment, and yeah, so I think in task 1 he did well. It has quite a sweet taste with a berry note, so yeah, I think it's a good flavor profile. Although I would have probably made it slightly darker in color because it's quite a light color and it has almost, you almost want it to be slightly darker, but yeah, a very good flavor choice. Okay, so this is the end of task 1. We can move on to task 2.
Oh, okay.
Ka maikemisetso, Becky o tla ithuta bona bokgoni le botsebi gore a tsebe go sebetsa ka ntle ga o etsa diphoswana. Ha e ka ba o na le kgatlhego, o tlhoka National Senior Certificate e tla o dumelang gore o etse degree kapa yona diploma. Maths, Life Science le Physical Sciences di compulsory. O tla ithutela yona BSc ya Food Science kapa wa etsa diploma ya Food Technology kapa Hospitality Management. Hustlers ke sona sepheo sa hao se go laolang ene se go supang tsela e wena o tlamehang go nagana ka yona, metswalle e o tlamehang go bana le yona, dibuka tse o tlamehang go di bala. Qetellong ha gona gore o achieve ka ntle go di sacrifices.
Breath time, the length, it's the breath times the length, and then you get the area.
This is task 2. So we have to develop a corrugate. So we have these products here that you can measure, and then you have to come up with the ideal case dimensions for a product. So we need to pack 36 in a case and then come up with the dimensions for a case.
Okay, so I'll have to weigh this first.
You'll measure the product and then you'll have to come up with a packing configuration for 36 products.
Can I use my phone for calculating?
No.
I can't.
Okay, so what are you doing currently?
So I'm measuring the length of the product, packaging.
Okay, what is the length?
The length, it's 205.
Okay.
And then the breadth.
Okay. Okay, what packing configuration are you going for to achieve 36?
I think I'm gonna go with 8 and 3. 8, 16, 24. 36,
Okay.
8 and 4.
8 by 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay, I don't have a calculator. I have to multiply this to get an answer.
Okay, have you measured the height of the product as well?
No. Because I'm a food technologist. This is what I studied, so I'm a food technologist. They give that reaction with how and then when you leave us your pega, we are one. So I told you the whole point of what it's wholly different. It's different from whatever they're thinking. It's not about cooking, it's about science in food.
So typically people will think that we automatically cook, so they'll always ask you, do you cook, you know? So it's quite frustrating when you try and explain to someone like, okay, it actually hasn't really got much to do with cooking. It's more the science and the process behind manufacturing that product, not really a cooking. But obviously, if you are good at cooking and you have a passion for that, it helps. But yeah, most people don't really understand what I do. It takes a while to explain, yeah. Okay, so now if you were to pack it in a case, what would your measurements be? How are you going to calculate the height?
There's a formula.
Okay. Okay, so how do you calculate the length?
Okay, I forgot the formula.
Okay, so you're just going to multiply the height of the product by however many layers you have.
I'll have 3, then I have to multiply by 3.
Okay.
Which will give me 75.
Okay, and then the length?
The length.
So how many would you be packing next to each other?
8, and then 3 up. It's breadth times the length. It's the breadth times the length, and then you get the area.
Being a food technologist, you need to be a creative personality. You need to be able to look in the market and see if there's a gap in the market for a new product, or looking at the different trends. So you need that sort of creativity, but at the same time you need to be able to apply that to something that's feasible and practical to be able to be produced. So you have to have both the creativity side of it, but also be able to be, practical.
My length is 205. And then times 8.
No, just that measurement.
Just this measurement?
Yes.
Okay. So, it's the length, the breadth, and the height. I have them all?
Yes.
So I can start to package 8 by 3.
Okay. So in a normal scenario, what we do is once we have the length, we would then request samples of that specific case dimension to verify if our calculations are correct.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a sample here. Okay, so I have a few more samples for you, so we can actually take your sample and measure how many you can fit into the case.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll get some samples.
Scaler. Like all my qualifications la ngwenzile bekubalekile kumina because ekhaya from esayidini la kamama akekho umuntu ofundile, understand, and I'm the eldest. I have these other siblings. I'm the elder, so I have to set up a good example. But once as in, you can actually go there and do it and come back with it.
So does 8 fit next to each other as you calculated?
I'll check. I'm still checking too. Nope.
How many can you fit there?
2, 4, 6. It's only 6.
So how does that affect your calculation?
So which means I've done something wrong with my calculations? Yes.
So if you were to do a packing configuration with 6, how many would you, if you need to get to 36?
36. Probably 36 divided by 6. So I have to 6 by 6.
Correct. So this box is designed to pack 6 by 6 and not 8 by 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 6 by 6.
Correct.
Maths, it's challenging. That's what I can say. Mathematics is challenging for me. But when I put my mind in it, I get it. It's been a while since I've done it, bro. It is kind of challenging. It is kind of challenging, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I believe when I put my mind into everything, I will master and perfect everything. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the end of task 2. So just when coming up with different configurations for corrugates, we need to always consider the different configurations before starting with the calculation to see what is the optimal packing configuration. But yeah, we can move on to task 3 now.
Diphosong tsa hao ke mo o qalang dithuto tsa hao. Bheki o tlameha go ithuta ka ga dibuka le go ba bang. Ha e ka ba o na le lerato la science, la dijo le go latela melao, o ka phomella lekaleng lena. O tla sebetsa mafapeng a di-university, a dipatlisiso, ba hlolang dijo, mo ba di-processang kapa wa consulta. Ma-hustlers ke ka ha sepheo sa hao, ditalente tsa hao, ditakatso tsa hao le dintho tse ile hore wa di kgathalla tse di tla o supang makala a o tlamehang go a latela. Hustlers, ubheki Thabo mfethu uyishayile itest yakhe yokuqala akasimshayile nihlombe. Flavor. Njengoba ke insizwa ishaye ice cream emnandi ehle siphundu. Into ke eseshodayo ukuthi ahambe lapha ke ayoyipackage abafethu. Ake sithembe insizwa akadlulanga ke i-expiry date yakhe uzokhona ukuyishaya nje kahle le task. Kodwa mina awuthi nginishumise njengebisi bafethu nginenza amasi anomlazi khona lapha ke ku-word jumbo. Nginikeze ke ihlu yokugcina bafethu which is the letter I. Uyazi impendulo ngena lapha ku-Twitter na ku-Facebook. Kodwa ke masibuya emva ukhefu insizwa ke izohamba yoshaya task yakhe yokugcina la ke zabinambitha ke ama-ice cream ahlukahlukene bafuna ukubona ukuthi ngabe ke uyazazi indaba zakhe ngithi zabe xotsisa mathi. Awumoya kancane. Ngizwe i-ice cream truck. See you after this.
And it doesn't melt quickly in the mouth.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard, but I can't get the flavor of it.
Becky, now we are starting the third task. Third task involves sensory tasting. So what I'm going to be doing is you're going to be blindfolded and then we're going to give you some products to taste. So be quite descriptive in what you can taste. Okay. And yeah. So shall we start? Is it blindfold? Struggling. Here we are.
Okay.
Please describe what you're tasting.
Okay. Lemon. Yes.
Can you go into the texture as well? What was the texture like?
It melts quickly in the mouth, but it's kind of firm. Like
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
yeah. Relationship yami nokudla mangithola lo msebenzi lo, more especially mangiqala nje ngifunde UJ when everything made sense. The way ngibona khona ukudla it was different because I could understand now. Uyabona just a simple thing, mawupheka ipapa ufaka impuphu namanzi. To me it's more than that. Something is happening there. And if I can start to explain, it's gonna blow you away. Just to pay ipapa ufaka amanzi abile aboil and then ufaka impuphu yakho and then what happens? The chemical changes, the physical changes. It's just gonna blow you away. So the way I look at food right now, it's just amazing.
Can you describe the flavor that you're tasting?
Not really. This one, it's kind of tricky.
Okay.
But then the texture.
Yeah, please describe the texture.
The texture, it's kind of hard, not too hard though, but then and it doesn't melt quickly in the mouth.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard, but I can't get the flavor of it.
My perfect ice cream would probably be a fruity ice cream. So I do like refreshing fruity ice creams that have like a proper, genuine fruity flavor, so that it tastes almost like the real fruit, and then also refreshing and delicious. Okay, so now I'm going to give you 3 products to differentiate. So now you must taste all 3 products first and then tell me the difference.
No, okay. So I taste them first, all of them?
Yeah.
All 3 of them?
I'll give them to you in a specific order, and then just remember the sequence that you've tasted them. Okay, this is sample 1. So don't say anything, rather taste all 3, and then once you've tasted all 3, you can tell me what you've tasted. Sample 1. Sample 2 is a stick, so you can bite it. Okay, sample 3.
So ama-plans wami enginawo nje ngizoqala engineer okay career wise I want to see myself growing, and I still want to pursue my masters, but not now. I still have to adapt to iSpani ngebe grand.
Okay, so tell me the difference between the samples.
The first one was very nutty, like it has nuts in it.
Yeah.
Like even when you smell it, it has a lot of nuts in it. And the texture was kind of hard. And then the second one, it also had some nuts, but then the texture inside, it's soft. Very softy. And the third one was also soft, but then with a creamy flavor. Yes. So yeah, those are the...
Okay, so in task 3, he would have to refine his tasting skills. So yeah, he struggled a bit with defining the attributes that we tend to look for when tasting products. Okay, so we ended the task. You can take off your blindfold now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we're done with task 3, so we can move on.
Welcome back, Becky.
Thank
And
you.
how was your day?
Difficult. The tasks were all kind of difficult and challenging. But then I hope everything went well, but then it was kind of challenging.
Okay. Okay, being through what you've been through today, all the tasks that you've done, do you still think that this is a place for you? Do you still think that this is a position for you? And why?
Yeah, it is a place for me, this one, I can say that. Based on what I did actually on the lab, it's more interesting and I can learn more from it.
With all that being said, I've had a chat with Candice,
Yes.
the mentor, and there's very positive feedback that she's given me, and in terms of your attitude towards the tasks and how you completed the tasks. And yes, there are some areas that we'll need to develop going further. And as a new person joining and a junior person in that case, will have to develop those areas to make sure that you reach a certain level that we would want you to reach. Okay. With that being said, we would like to offer you the position of the new product development technologist.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, first, Becky lona. Yeah, I got the job. It's iSpani. As in, I'm gonna take care of my family. So now if I escale to all my hustlers out there, presser, pusher, panda, go back to school, man, and do it again.
Well done, Becky. Re ithutile ka wena gore ditakatso tsa rona di a re kgothatsa ene di etsa re gotlelle leeto la go risa mo. Potso ya rona ya beke ena e tswa go Zintle. A re ena o batla tsa gore ana go tlhokagala eng gore e be real estate agent. Di estate agent ke batho ba tlisang service, ba kopanya moreki le morekisi ka dintho tsa meago. E ka ba matlo, di shopo kapa tsona di office. O tlhoka senior certificate and wa tlameya gore o yetse 1 year training ka tlase ga supervision ya a real estate. Mo ile gore o tla bitswa a candidate agent. Pele ha mo o tla ba certified and wa tlameya gore o ngodise le ba estate board. Di course di teng tsa real estate kapa property marketing. Ene wena gore o qale batlisisa, bua le motho o sebetsang lekaleng leo and o batle le mosebetsi wa nakonyana. Ha e ka ba hona le ho sa utlwang, hopola o checkela Facebook kapa yona website ya rona. Romela ya hao potso. Becky Temba, my hustlers, is the cream of the crop. Njengoba-ke insizwa ishayile ice cream emnandi laphana wasitholela-ke umsebenzi njenge-food technologist khona laphana-ke Dairymaid. Sithi insizwa sikufisela inhlanhla. Sengiyazi ukuthi i-ice cream yami ngiyoyithola kubani, but I like my ice cream with chocolate, not with vanilla. Okungiletha-ke ku-word jumbo lethu yakule viki. Igama kade sifuna yi-vanilla bafethu. Uma uyitholile sithalala kuwena, uma ungatholanga better luck next time. Kodwa mina mfana kamntambo, dotsa zonke intambo sengiphuma kanje. Ngihlala ngitshela ngithi pressa push panda. And remember, catch us on YouTube and also on Twitter and Facebook bafethu. Kodwa mina sengihambe. Don't look down, look up and stay on top like the cherry on top of an ice cream.